Alright, what's up everyone? Back to Urtuk we go. And it's been such a long time. I don't even know. I think it's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe? It's like my longest break I took from Urtuk since the game, since I got into the game, which was like 8 months ago, probably. Alright, let's go full speed. Of course, we're playing Desolation Iron Man. I don't think I will ever play anything else on this game. Um, we're gonna do a human start because this is where I failed and I wanna experience the struggle. Make me struggle, baby. Um, damn. New human assassin skin. It's like the hood over the head. It's kinda cool. I like it. I'm curious to see the elite skin for this. All human units now start with battle hardened. So there's been changes made um, to human units in Desolation. Every other unit has gotten one trait that fits their class and made them stronger basically. So the human units started to fall behind and they all got battle hardened for 10 free levels basically eventually. And they also got one additional absorption slot just so that like human units don't fall off as hard or like they're usable and you don't have to rely on all the other classes. You don't fight human units ever, so it's a strict player buff. It doesn't like make the game hard or anything. It's just to be able to do the human start. The human start before was actually really hard. Like I beat the game, like the new Desolation with beasts, but that was just because beasts are like insane. The marsh beast as Urtuk is like you can roll ridiculous things on that. I remember doing I think a Forsaken Fortress, and I thought I lost the fight. I honestly thought I lost the fight, and the marsh beast just refused. Like it was I think I had one more unit to like meat shield a little bit and the marsh beast. And the marsh beast kind of like just 1v8 killed everyone. It was ridiculous. And as humans, you don't have an overpowered unit like that. And like you make one mistake and then suddenly your game spirals out of control. Like you lose one bad fight as humans and it's kind of over. Not really, but like you have two mistakes in you, but one mistake is so bad. Well, like one bad fight and you're like super fucked. There's the new weapon and armor smith thing, where they have the weapon enhancer. So weaponsmith can now wield every weapon, and they can enhance weapons with a mutator, which makes like this is gonna be so good. We want a weapon and an armorsmith ASAP to check out the new stuff. The armorsmith can wear every armor and can enhance every armor they can wear, but can only wear a staff. And the weaponsmith can only wear weapons and no armor. This is to like, I think at the start it was one class, but it was changed to two classes, which I think is much better, since like if you have a weaponsmith with 5 absorption slots, with which can wear every armor and every weapon in the game, it doesn't need much like in terms of abilities or anything, right? If you can have like a great sword, full armor, 5 absorption slots, and switch to a big axe whenever you want to like kill armor, that's just way too strong. So it was changed to this one, and I'm pretty happy with that. Like you can still use villagers, and I think 6 villager runs nowadays with this change are like actually playable. But who would ever do a full villager run, right? Like nobody would ever do that. Um, I do want to try a different Urtuk though. Like maybe a spearman. Like I want to do something random. Some I don't have a good plan for an Urtuk to like right now. I either want to do a priest, but not really. Um, I kind of want to give Berserker a shot, even though I hate Berserkers. I will regret giving a Berserker a shot. I already know it. I did Blood Knight before, or the other one is Assassin. I don't see much point in a Footman really. Like he just doesn't benefit much from anything. Whereas a Spearman at least benefits a lot from. So my process behind the Spearman is he doesn't need the max HP as badly because he has a lot of armor. He doesn't get Soldier, but he has Veteran anyways, and he has a lot of armor. Um, Obviously he's not acid proof, which is a problem, especially against floaters and stuff, but we can deal with that. The first strike ability is so strong. Uh, he is also a spear, so we can do the whole first strike, pushing crits and immobilizing crit shenanigans. He has 3 absorptions, and he benefits a lot from focus abilities he gets his Urtuk. So there are 2 different builds with them, right? The first one is the first strike and then pushing crits them away kind of deal to deny them attacks, which is always viable. Um, the other one is the focus. How do I say that? Uh, like the focus build, kind of, where you have first strike, and then you pick up critical counter strike, and then you can also do like you can stack one more on top, right? Which would be damn the names. What is the other one? Preparation or retaliate? Yeah, there we go. Where you have like one more retaliation. So you have you first they hit you, you first strike them, and then you crit counter them, and then you counter them again with retaliate or like with preparation. So you have 3 attacks on them, and you have like your usual attack with the taunt and stuff, which means like you get a lot of focus gain, right? And every focus stuff on him would be very good. Like um you can get Mind of a Genius, obviously. You can get like Improviser. You can get Lyncher for a lot of damage. There's very like a lot of synergy, and with like picking one of the 2 absorptions from Urtuk, I think at least it gives you a lot more options to play your Urtuk differently. So I would like to do a Spearman, I think, mainly because I never really did one. I know that Assassin is strong. I know for a fact I did that before, but I don't know if a spearman is strong or not. So I want to give him a shot. Um, Outside of that, I would be okay starting with an assassin. I kind of want. I'm not sure anymore. Like the human assassin now has battle hardened, right? And the scavenger assassin comes with like bleeding crits by default, hastening crits by default, and then one random thing, which could be poisonous crits. So, but he has one absorption slot fewer and lacks battle harden. So you basically, the one absorption slot is basically bleeding crits most of the time. Also, you can now have a sword and just put any mutator on it you want, and you don't need a fancy sword as an assassin either, right? So this is a new thing with the changes, where like if you don't need a good sword, meaning like a high quality sword, like a mithril legendary mithril sword, which already comes with a mutator, you can just pick whatever sword you want and put on the mutator you want because you don't care about the damage as much. So it gives you another mutator you can pick freely. But yeah, um, I'm not sure. Like either I run an assassin or I pick up a scavenger assassin. Uh, I think I want to run a monk. They're just 2 monk footmen. The thing is, footman is so easy to pick up from scavenger retreating and stuff in the beginning. And an assassin is a very big deal. It also like unlocks all the beast missions as soon as you have bleeding crits. I think I'm just too big of a fan. We probably give him brilliant mind, right? The spearman. That's mostly always going to happen. He needs some sort of sustain eventually. Um, like Vigorous is probably the sustain option. Yeah, most likely. Right, let's do it. Uh, yeah. Back. We back, baby. Skipper. Your journey begins. Oh, yes. That's what you want to hear. Such as retreating, barricades, spearman, javelineer. Not very interested. We don't see upwards, but there's only one node connecting here. So we want to go here. This is soldiers retreating against vampires, which we cannot do, realistically. I mean, we have a warmonk as displacement, right? So maybe we can. I don't think so. Brilliant Mind here costs me 170 HP. That's a big deal. It obviously, I don't get any benefit of equipping it outside of, excuse me, outside of uh, progressing the mutation thing, like the absorption. I want to absorb Brilliant Mind, and the fights right now I take with Brilliant Mind on count towards it, so it cuts the absorption time by like 2, 3, 4 fights, whatever it takes until we get to level 4. So if you can afford to take the HP loss, you should equip it. I'm not sure I can. Like I'm a little bit hesitant, just because like I just come back, right? And I'm gonna make mistakes. No, please no tutorial. I'm not that new. Thank you. Man, that looks sick. Also, the assassin is the most twitchy if you have everything on high speed. He just throws his swords all the time. Okay, so we have a special mission here. The special mission is kill off 3 guardians. That's basically we're all trying. Like that's everything we're trying to achieve. Um, we can just flip them into the pit if we want to with a monk, and that's gonna be a real option. So what we're going to do is keep the footmen safe, trim like the marksman, I think, like kill the marksman and the hammerman probably, and then like keep some alive, and then we flip all 3 guardians into the pit, so we can rescue the footmen instead. Whoever survives will be selected as our rescue guy, right? Which means we want to make sure it's the footman and not someone else. Which means every guardian has to die. Alright, just make sure he's back there, so we're good. We don't need to kill them off right now. We can actually use them for the fight as meat shields. Triple shielded. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Wait for him. Ow. I should have seen that coming. I can jump flip here, take him out right away. If I go here, I open myself up to backstabs. Can I force him to come here? The thing is, I can dance on him. I go in 6, 7, 5. I have Oh, this is not mine yet. Sorry. I hope I don't get sick. I don't have Lightfoot yet. If I do this, so I can dance on him, on the marksman. The thing is, it's very ugly to do this with a monk. Maybe I shouldn't yet. I should bait him into this position if I can at any cost, so I can go here and flip him. I'm worried that if I jump in here, I get stunned. Like if I jump in, then I throw him over, and then like he probably goes here and hits me, and he goes here and backstabs me, and he goes here and stuns me, and the monk is surrounded and dies instantly. So as tempting as it is to get rid of the marksman, I think we wait one turn. We'll do this. We keep him safe and we expect him to go here, right? We can throw double traps. Assassin's Marks is so cool. I just want to be in range of this tile. It's all good. Play it slow. It's alright. It's the first one down. It's what we want, right? We can avoid his attack here. We can do this one because he wants to go here to get a free crit on him. We don't have traps anymore. Oh, he went there. Oh yeah. Interesting. He wanted to avoid my melee engagement. I should have seen that coming. That's fine. He's gonna shoot my assassin if he gets the chance. I can go here and slow him. Maybe I just wanna switch here, to be honest. Nah, I think I wanna taunt him. And then I flip him back. It seems reasonable. Okay. It's what, 117? I can't realistically dance on anyone. Can do this one and get a free hit here. He got battle hardened. That's funny. Okay, that's funny. Oh no. That was not the person you want battle hardened on. I think I'd do this here because I can taunt this guy again. Good stuff, second one down. I do want to taunt him. He can just take this kill, right? So we can start doing this and then we throw him into there. He's like not afraid of this guy. He is afraid of getting pincered though. Goodbye. Hey, what's up, David? How you doing? It's been a while, but I felt the urge coming back. I needed to play some Urtuk. For anyone who doesn't know, Urtuk is I would call it my favorite game of all time. And I play a lot of games. I really do. If I go here, he goes before my spearman now because he slowed him down enough. So if I go here, he could go 1, 2, 3 and hit me from high ground, which makes this awkward. I could go here, it means he hits me from high ground. I think this attack is okay, and I can jump here. Do I have the stun? No. He cannot go here, like he cannot reach me there. I can just slow him down. He took all my traps. Yeah, he's really gunning for this guy. I could go here and taunt him. Sure. Avoid this attack. I can just dance on him and then walk away. I don't have to walk like forever. Just to be out of range here. Take a crit there. Sure. Go here. Do I want the monk on this this spot? I'd rather this one. He's down. Okay. Um. Hmm. Alright. We rigged it so we get the footmen instead of the useless guardians. Guardians are not useless. It's just that I play without shielding. So if you take away shielding from Guardian, then it gets a lot worse, obviously. We could take the Agile. No, we can't. We don't have enough. Alright. That's not a real decision then. We get him. We get armor. I think he gets it. Yeah, it's fine. So there is like the hard one against vampires. I don't think we can take it. And there is against Javelin here. There's an enemy fort we skipped. Maybe we can pick it up here. Like if we go there. This is a hard one though. But the reward would be quite big. But we want to be level 4 to do a fort if we can help it at all. There's like 2 nodes connecting here, so I think we go there. We don't do this one. Like I don't want the javelin here. There's a massacre wave. Tempting. We're level 1 though. Without any weapon upgrades. And without bleeding crits. Yeah, I don't like this. It would be very easy, but we're also incredibly weak right now. This gives us access to 2 nodes and this only to 1, so we go here. Beast Village. A Berserker. I mean... do we have to? Do we have to take a Berserker? I don't want to, but yeah. I want to take this Beast Village, but I only want to take it once we get bleeding crits. And if we go here, then we have to kind of backtrack for this village. I think we're gonna explore the left side first. I could go here and check out this node, or I could just go for the Berserker here. I think we're just hitting this Berserker. We skipped this village, huh? Anyways, let's do this fight. Alright. Shit. Did anyone remember the name? So I don't really know how this works. You can only rescue the person that is announced in the mission description, right? So it said a berserker was being chased. So we cannot select the priest, the javelineer, or the hunter. Even if we kill off both berserkers, then it fails. But which berserker is it, and does it matter, is the question. So there are 2 berserkers now, and if one dies, do I get the other one? Or is it bound to a specific name? I think it was this one, but I'm not sure at all. I'm not sure if it matters or not. Like, I just don't know. Oh, he's talking. Okay. That makes sense. So it's the one who's talking. So, Rafalk is the guy we need to save. We have like a really good choke point here. So we're gonna try to rush forward to preserve it as much as possible. I should have set this up better so this guy can move and flip instead of just moving or like just jumping. Yeah. This is a barricade, not a death pit. Otherwise, I would go here and ram him in. But I can't really. It's fine. Yeah. Obviously, he needs a lot more stam than he has now to actually do all his attacks. His crit counter doesn't even proc because he's out of stam most of the time, but he still gets the crit from crit counter. He gets the critical strike and he just doesn't attack, so he's installed for his next attack. So it's not useless by any means, it's just, it could be better, is all. Yeah. Hmm. So he goes before my spearman comes back. Can just do here. Obviously I can kill him, but I don't think I want to. If I kill him, that means the warrior has free access. If I don't kill him, the only thing the warrior can do is move here. So I want to go with I want to position the footman here because the warrior is the highest DPS unit on the field outside of this warlord. Like the warlord and the warrior, right? And also the hammerman is dangerous because of his slow and potential stun if I misposition. So I don't think I want to do this, even though I get a free kill. I leave the kill to those ranged units, and I just hang back and relax here. I could get a free crit on the footman here, but I think my traps are spent better. I only have 3 traps, which means he doesn't do anything this turn, which kind of sucks. But there's not much I can do about it. If I go here, swap, swap, hit, that's like okay. But then the footman is like cut off and he doesn't have light foot yet, so he cannot swap through and reach this tile before he goes. Um, so I think the best move is to not move in here and just sit. And I sit here to cut his axis off from hitting my Warmonk. This is the whole reason we have this guy alive. So he's forced to do this, and I absorb it. I don't want to taunt here. He's 104, he has 87, he has 94. So what they do is hit him, and then like he probably walks up here and hits him, which means this warlord probably rams over those spikes, right? And ends up here, which I kind of want. Like this would be pretty beneficial if he charges over and exposes him here. I can backstab him and I can get the berserkers active. What I should have done with the assassin is get the berserkers active. Like get my allies into play. That was much better. I think I want to do this and hit him here. Wow. They use traps now. Wow. Really? They do? I know there is a boss with traps and stuff, but I didn't know, like, the assassins use them. That's so cool. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Huh. That makes me think, should there be like a trap, uh, like a disarm trap in the game? Like if enemies now use traps, should you be able to disarm traps for a stamina cost? Maybe only with certain units. Maybe only like hunters and... Nah, not hunters, but like assassins, right? Or like... It's just that assassins and hunters would thematically fit for that. But what if they could just disarm those traps? Not for free, but for a stamina cost. Like, they spend their stamina throwing them, and then like you could disable them for, like, I don't know. It depends on the trap, obviously. Like an assassin's mark is less stamina intensive than spike trap. Uh, assassin's mark is 75, so you could like disable it for 50 or something, 60, 70, 75. I don't know, just an idea. This is what I wanted. him over here. That's very strong. Alright, 14. That's fine. Yo, what's up, Pablo? Your wish has been fulfilled. We're playing Urtuk again. How you feeling? He goes on 3. I could taunt this guy. I could do some shenanigans here. Not really, because he doesn't have one yet. Honestly, I can just eat this mark, right? Like for free. I can just walk on it and walk back. There's no ranged units that can hit me. I don't care about him. Actually, I think I'm doing a pretty bad job at min-maxing my kills since I have battle hardened, right? And I want to have the kills on my people as much as possible. But I've never been good at those things, to be honest. Like managing who gets the kills and stuff. It's like, yeah. I'm trying, but I'm not the best at those. Potentially, I really want to get to those pits to make use of them, but it seems hard. I think I just deal with what's in front of me for now. Wow, my allies use traps now. That was a random ass trap though. I'm not sure about the algorithm, like the AI that decides where the traps go yet. It's gonna be interesting to figure out. But then, yeah, we didn't care about this guy. That seems pretty random for starters. Let's have him here. Okay, where's Ruffle? This is the guy we want to save. That works out pretty well for us. We could have done this better for sure. So we could like ram and get a backstab. This way our ram doesn't do a whole lot. We don't want him against the spear. He loses armor pretty heavily. But there's not much we can do. Like he's gonna get his hit in regardless. No, he didn't. Oh, I miscounted. Yeah, he was out of range. Hey, that's how we calculated it, right? He took my spot there. Awkward. We can do this, but then it opens up the X-Men to come in and mess with us. You don't mess with us. I had like 7 hours of online lessons. Wow, that's a lot of lessons. I wanna play, but I wanna sleep more. What a dilemma. With Assassin Urtuk, I usually go Footman and Spearman. Oh, we don't have Assassin Urtuk. Our Urtuk is the Spearman. This is Urtuk. I wanted to try out something new. I already know that Assassin Urtuk is very strong. I don't need confirmation on that anymore. So I went with someone else. Alright. He's smoking him. I could take like Spike to dance on him and then move here. I think that's reasonable. I went all the way, just be out of range and not be a target. Battle hardened stack. He doesn't give a damn. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna hit this guy. I don't care about Berserker Duelist. I'm just gonna smork him. Usually I wouldn't take this kill, but I want the battle hardened stack. Hmm. Can ram him into this, but I think I'd much rather go to safety. Hmm. Oh, I opened up. Yeah, I didn't think about me opening up my assassin for the attack. So of course he took that. Makes sense. Hmm. And can avoid the battle hardened stack then. Slow seems very strong against spearmen in particular. They all have first strike by default on Desolation, so slowing them out of their first strike seems very good. So when like they get their turn again, they regain their stamina, right? And they have more first strikes against you. Silvermore. Ooh, it's a fast thinker, but it's bleeding crits. We don't really have anything to sell for the fast thinker, so I think bleeding crits is a more important one for now. He really needs the agility to get like he needs to get to 82 basically. Maybe we can get there with battle hardened stacks faster. We'll see. He doesn't need like he does need more HP, but he doesn't need it as badly as the other member of my party right now. I do think that Assassin Urtuk is better if you're looking for power. Just to be clear, I don't think like this is like the peak Urtuk pick. But I've never done it before. I want to see if it has something to it. If it has some cool stuff going on. Hmm. I mean, I want to take this village really badly, but I don't want to backtrack 3 days and then go here. Also, like this fortification I want to take, but it's like too early. I generally want level 4 before doing fortresses, just to have access to my focus abilities. Hmm. It seems rough. And this seems like good, but not worth it. I think we die in this fortress, to be honest. So yeah, let's go here. Hmm. Oh, this is connected. Nice. Okay, nice. That's perfect. That's a sword master. He gives me a strong versus on assassin. Not bad. That's kind of funny. I don't see this, but I can mouse over and see that there's nothing. So this loops back around. So we can do this one, check out here, then do village, and then come back down here, and then take the fortress. This worked out very well. The spearman should get 92 for triple spearwall. I play without spearwall. Spearwall. So I have like a couple of house rules I have for myself. I don't use I don't use shielding, the ability, or like the focus. Sometimes I use the focus, but like I only if I have like a guardian who has it by default and I have it on my bar. But like I replace it usually. I don't use the shielding ability. I don't use spearwall, and I don't use spike traps, and no ranged units. Those are all my house rules, like for myself. So um, the breakpoint for him is 92, since he can. Oh no, taunt has been lowered to 40 also. Yeah, I always forget about that. It's been such a long time since this has been lowered by 10, but in my mind, taunt still costs 50. So the breakpoint is 82 for taunting on his turn, and then first strike, and then crit counter. And as soon as I get a retaliate or um, preparation, then I want stamina for another hit, right? And also, like 82 is not consistent. 82 allows you to do 2 consistent hits every turn and then have 2 stamina over, but then you get a 38 stamina penalty in the next turn. So realistically, you can only do 2 attacks and then 3 attacks and then 2 attacks and then 3 attacks. Whereas like for if you have more, like if you have 122, then you can do 3 attacks consistently and the 4th attack when you need it, which is probably the stamina we want to be at, but that's so many points. We're just hoping that Battle Hardened like helps us get there. I'm not at that level of skill. Me neither, don't worry. I die so many times. What do we do? This is a pretty hard fight. This is interesting, the vaults here. We have one death pit, which accesses here. We cannot really fight here because they can shoot us 50-50 here from high ground. Like, we can stand there, basically. There's a death pit here. This one is more accessible because there is only one tile here. Like, this is the only tile I can use, and I have a deflector here I can position here. I actually want to position here. Like, I want to lure them into this spot and then ram them, right? So maybe we can use that. We can also like have them go onto onto this tile specifically, and then flip them. He will get shot, but we can have a deflector here. We cannot walk up here. Like, this is too open. This is a one tile. Maybe we can fight here, but we are not on retreat tiles. I want to play it safe. I want to play it up here. Probably there. The issue with this is that we cannot, like, we don't have wiggle room, basically. The marksman will stand here and will occupy 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have those 2 rows to like move around in. But it should be okay. AD2 is gone after you get a strong versus. Yeah, this is kind of true. It depends a little bit on the strong versus also. That's a good point, yeah. We got considerably stronger against non-armor with the bleeding crits on the assassin. I expect the assassin to do great things now. And this is why he's so good. He doesn't... Like, most of your units need a lot of stuff to come online, right? Like, they need specific things, and they need a lot of them, usually, to be really good. But all the assassin needs is this 1 bleeding crits for 44 life essence, level 1. And he's online. Like, he just smorks people really hard, which makes him so effective. He has like so many other qualities also. He scales pretty well, not like... Obviously, anything he can bleed, he scales pretty well against, but also, otherwise you can make him into a focus generation machine, and then he also scales pretty well. But what he does best is he annihilates map 1 and map 2 with bleeding. And he comes online instantly once you pick up bleeding crits, which like you find everywhere, right? He's just very good. Such a beast. Probably the most consistent unit you can find. Just because you don't need anything for him. And he instantly is good. He's gonna ram me here. Ram me here. I do want to... okay. I didn't anticipate this swap, so he's gonna go around. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna move up 1 and then shoot me. I want the deflector over. So how can I manipulate the marksman to come closer? I can just swap over right with him. And then I go there. And then he wants to come here and shoot me. I think he wants to go to this spot now, which would be preferable. I can even move further. I can move over here so he doesn't even get to hit my mom. I can absorb the hit on the Berserker if I want. It's fine. Let's do this. This is not a solid wall, unfortunately. I can do this and push him in one, which leaves my footman here, which means he's backstabbable. But I also get the monk here, and then I can flip him in if I want to. I can also just go here with the monk and flip him there, which leaves me in a safer position. The thing is, my footman cannot do anything this turn. He could go here and hit. So he would only be attackable by one time. Where's the other marksman? Weren't there two marksmen? Am I tripping? Huh. I guess there's only one marksman. I think I like this more than going around for the ram. Just because it leaves me in a safer spot. I really want him in there. And he needs to die before he goes here. Otherwise they get a backstab. Actually, they cannot reach. I should have considered that, so I have more time than I need. Especially since he dances on him. He's gonna be pretty gone, right? Huh. Was this changed? Did he... Hang on, I need to check if this was changed. Wow. I think it was. That's insane. So the bleeding killed a unit, and it used to be that it doesn't count as skill credit for you, and you don't get a battle hardened stack. But I just did. And you can clearly see that he died to the bleeding. I hit him for 89, and then he bled for 52. And then he died. That's a big deal. Not for battle hardened. I mean, it's easier to stack, obviously, but that's not the reason why it's a big deal. A big deal is that previously you could not get on kill effects to trigger if you kill them with bleeding. So Bloodlust and Bloodlust 2 are the most are the ones like I'm talking about, right? Bloodlust 2 heals you for 70% of your HP. Obviously, it's capped at 50%, and then mending kicks in and it's lowered by 66%. So it's only like, it's not as effective as it sounds by default. And the thing is, like, if you bleed someone, you don't get the kill credit and you don't get the healing. But if this has been changed, then maybe Bloodlust is changed also. I do think that Vigorous is still better on Assassins though. But it's like a... It sounds like a buff to... it does sound like a buff to... what's its face? I go out of range here to not give him a free attack for no reason. A buff to Bloodlust. I just take the stun when I get them, right? Outrange them once more. I wonder if I could have done that better. I'm sure there was a way to set up a backstab here. I don't think it matters, but it would have been nice. I get to outrange him once more while bouncing on him. He doesn't have a light foot. I didn't outrange him. Man, counting is hard. Not gonna lie, counting is hard. The fuck? I do wanna hit him. The thing is, he will be out of the fight. He takes like 160, and he also will get like hit back. I can control him. I mean, sure. I think it's worth it to get rid of armor. I could jump here, but he goes here. Nah. Guess it's time to do that. I think I want the crit. It's fine. Get long weapon reach instead. Sure. So I didn't want to go here if I had the opportunity to go here with a footman, ram him into my guy and force a retaliation, but he's out of stam anyway. I think like the long weapon reach is fine. I can control him. Uh, I think I take the opportunity to get him into a safer spot. He has no protector, right? So I can safely dance on him, kill him. Hey, patience. And then back off and have him here. This also saved him the attack here. It was just better than going here and dancing on him from this side. I got a free movement from with the Berserker here. I don't need him on this guy. I want to keep him around because he's very good against armor. And I want to like preserve his ability to hit someone once more. So I'm just going to remove him from the fight for now. Because I'm pretty confident we can manage here. I think retreating here is better. Like, I want to bait him into here to flip him into the pit, but it's too dangerous against a warlord. Warlords are sometimes a little bit unpredictable with their charge, at least for me. And there's like the possibility he charges me and he goes like here and then I die. I think I do want to go back here. It has several advantages. I have a clean retreat, meaning I can move all my units before they can move, so they can't really touch me. The advantages here is I get out of this open field. I would have to fight them in a 3 tile, and like they get to hit me for a lot in an open 3 tile. By doing this, I go into a 2 tile choke point with pits next to it, which I can use to throw them into. And I also have the high ground here, and I just get to reposition, and it is free. So I think it's just, there's no reason not to do that. I took out their marksmen, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. They all like gravitate towards my berserker, which is the lowest HP unit on the field, which is their priority. So they're all like going towards this spot up here. As soon as this guy will move in here, like he will end his turn on this field. This will be blocked for them, and they will come in here. I have to keep an eye on Mr. Ramy Boy. I do want him out of here. Like, he has no shield anymore. There's no reason for me to be on him. I think I want the monk here, though. Just for, like, flipping purposes. That means, honestly, I should do this then. Thinking. Processing. So, I can flip through here. Which means he can, like, I can swap through here. Then he can throw him back here. And he will be here, go up here and ram him. The issue is this guy. He will most likely go here, right? I do want to get bleeding on him with this assassin's mark if possible. He goes in 2. Ah, that's so ugly. I can... Yeah, I can't really do it. That sucks. Yeah. Screw you. Hey, you got patience unlocked already. The other ones, he is level 1. The other ones aren't even level 3. You can only unlock patience once you hit level 3. He just unlocked it. Alright. I could have considered throwing, if I was better at this game, I would throw an assassin's mark here for him to throw me into, throw this guy into. I would go here, then I would position this guy here, and then I would flip him in and probably kill him in this rotation. That was a good play. But me being me, I didn't do that. I need to block him from my berserker here. His lightfoot. No? No. I don't want to flip him, I just give him like an opportunity to hit me. Hit me. Huh. You see? It didn't proc this time. Why was it different? Was it because the bleeding was from him? Like, he didn't get a battle hardened stack here, right? You can clearly see he has no battle hardened stack. And he killed him and the bleeding procced. So this is how it's supposed to work. Like, maybe I just... I don't know why it worked last time on the assassin. But this time, this is like its regular thing, right? Like, and the issue with bleeding, it doesn't count as his kill, and he doesn't get the kill credit. And he doesn't get a battle hardened stack. He would also not trigger bloodlust here. Or like any on kill things. Hmm. Hmm. It's gonna come in here. I want to back off from this if possible. How many traps do I have left? 2. Just hit him. Okay. I'm gonna throw this here and wait. This is the long con. If I go here, he can hit me. It's not ideal. Yeah. Get him. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. Um. Hmm. It's me for. I'm not sure if I should be giving stacks to him or not. I also should have considered if he gets hit here or not. I think he gets battle hardened, but it was his kill for sure. Right. Taunted up. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How you doing? And Creature, how you doing? Hey, Creature, you only know me from Town of Salem, right? So, this is my main game. This is Urtuk. I usually, like, I started streaming like 8 months ago or something, and for the majority of that, I only played Urtuk. I have like 900, 800 hours on this, and most of them are on stream. No, not actually. Yeah, most of them are on stream, like 600 of them or something. Man, I spent a lot of time playing video games, huh? What can I say? I think we pick a tiring crits here. Eating sandwiches and waiting for the apocalypse to end. Hey. Andrew has been really addicted to not brain cells. Yeah, he's also addicted to brain cells, but he's addicted to dead cells lately, like the last couple of weeks, and it's pretty fun. Um, like I like to call Andrew the platforming god, which he clearly is. And at the start, you could see like that he was struggling with the game, but he really liked it. Um, and like he stuck to it, and every stream I tuned in and watched him. I have no idea about the game, by the way. Like I'm no good at platformers. I'm no good at Dead Cells. Like I'm a total noob. But every time I like would tune in and would watch him, he would be better. And now he's like actually really good at the game. Like from what I can tell, right? Again, me noob, me no know anything. But he's really good. So there's that. So yeah, just for you, creature. Hey, there you go. This is Urtuk. It's a turn-based strategy game. It's like somewhat in the vein of Battle Brothers, not really. The main draw of this game is there is no RNG, so there is no hit chance or crit chance. Every hit is guaranteed. Every crit has certain conditions that have to be met. Like if you backstab a person, you get a guaranteed crit, but there is no chance. Like this is like the biggest thing I love about this game is that there's no chance whatsoever. It's all like you can tell what will happen next round exactly. And if you're very good, you can tell what happens 2 turns into the future and 3 turns into the future. You can predict that and then you can like use it to your advantage. Those are your stat points like strength, vitality, agility, concentration. Um, those are just the usual ones. And the other cool thing about this game is like the mutator system. So you have like your active abilities here. Then you have an ultimate. Whenever you do something, you get focus. You can level up concentration for more focus. And then whenever you're full focus, you get like this focus ability, and you can use it. And you can use it globally. And there are different ones, and you can change it on people. So the cool thing is like what's like something that's easy to understand? Like rejuve, right? Rejuvenation gives you like when you get hit, then you heal the hit back over time, and you can have one person generate it with hitting focus, and then use it globally on another person, which makes for a lot of cool combinations. You can use like certain characters just to generate a lot of focus, and others like and stack it on others who like use it very, very well, for example. And then like those are your traits, and different classes have different traits, and then you can give them like you can give them those mutators. So this one has like bleeding crits because he's an assassin, and I can give him tyrant crits. So whenever he crits, he slows the opponent down. And then he has it here. It comes at the penalty of minus 10% max HP. And then you can combine them and upgrade them and stuff. But this is like the mutator system, which is very unique to this game. And then there are mutator absorptions. Like this guy has 2 absorption slots. So if he wears this long enough, then he like gets accustomed to it and he absorbs it. And he can absorb 2 mutators, and then he can equip 3 more. And the last one is to change your focus ability around. It's a very cool game. I love it. Like this is easily my favorite game of all time. You just described chess. Hey, you don't have to stroke my ego every time I show up in your chat. Hey, no, 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 no. You don't get to say that again. You said that before, and then you showed up like 5 times, and I didn't say anything. So I have to reserve the right for myself to do that like every 5 times you show up. No, but honestly, like I don't know, I do that. That's just it's just a thing I do. That's not specific to you. Like if I like people, then I tell others that they're awesome. What can I do? Okay, so this is a special fight. As you can see, people are blue and red. So this is a scavenger versus scavenger fight where they fight by themselves. And there's a special condition we want to unlock here. If you I want to unlock champion stacks here. I think with those two. Maybe I want Urtuk. Maybe I want the monk for like those bits. Maybe I want the footman. Maybe the footman. Maybe not the assassin. The assassin is just so good at soloing stuff. Like this looks like blue has like a very big advantage here, and they have a long time until they can join the fight. So blue should like come out on top with like 4 people running at me in the end. I have a good one tile and a good choke point. So like the footman could like solo this. Let's go footman assassin to play it safe. Okay, so this is like 2 enemy groups fighting. And if you manage to have one person as sole survivor killing 3 enemies, he gets a champion stack, which makes him unlock his elite skin and get 10% max HP and 10% damage permanently. You can also do this with 2 people versus 6 enemies. This is made so you can tag along with like a support unit who just doesn't have the damage to 1v3. What this means is you basically need to 2v6 in the end. And this is the best mission to do it. Those are all enemies. And they fight each other. So technically I'm fighting like what, 10 enemies here? For the purpose of this I go here, right? Because he goes here and then, yeah. Of this achievement unlock, but they fight each other, so I don't really have to fight 10 of them. It's just the best mission to unlock all of it. And those are death pits, so the environment is very usable. If you push someone into a death zone, then they die instantly. So I took this hit on purpose to position him in front of this pit, and this guy has a ram ability. Kapow. Enter death zone and he's dying. You can stack bleeding, and every time you trigger a bleeding, it costs someone max HP. So being bled is very dangerous. There's poison, there's stuns, there's slows, all the usual stuff you would expect. It's just done like very well. And as I expected, blue is kind of murdering this fight. Let's hope some of the red ones retaliate. Nope. The trap throwing is so new. I really need to like figure out how they do it, like in which pattern and stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue, isn't it? Yeah, man. They're focusing me. Yeah. Yeah, it seems random. I don't know about the trap thing. My voice is dying today. I apologize. He ends up here, huh? I think I just give him a free hit again. Because soon I cannot do this anymore. Especially with with the marksmans coming in, I cannot stand here. Because it's not only 1 free hit, but like 2 free hits. But this was like a very easy one to take. He has a 95, I deal 67 damage. This is what I mean with no RNG. You walk up to him and you hit him, and you see how much HP he has, you see how much damage you do. There is no hit chance, you always hit him, and there is no like damage variety. Like you can exactly see how much damage you do. And if I walk up here to him, I know my hit will not kill him. Never. Not like, oh, I have like a 1 in 4 of critting and killing him or like something like that. No, I know if I walk up, I do 67 damage to him and he has 95 HP. This is like what this makes this game so great. Like one of the things. Okay, so he will be able to solo the marksman because he is a deflector. He is deflecting projectiles and he's immune to them by default, as long as he has stamina to go with it. So I want to like relax with my assassin a little. As you can see, he's not even shooting him because he knows he cannot. And wow. Alright, now I get a champion stack. You need 3 of those stacks. The progress is made when the character is the only survivor of a very difficult battle. Difficult battle is 1v3 or 2v6. You can have no other characters on the field while there are like um, while you kill the last 3 or 6, depending on 1 or 2, our enemies are on the field. And once you got like the progress maxed, then you get 2%, 10% max damage and 10% max HP, and you unlock the elite skin of the character, which are very cool. And both get 1 star. Yo, what's up, Selma? It's been a while. How you doing? Selma is what, like, to my knowledge, the best player of this game. I know. Like, obviously there might be better players out there, but they're not streaming, or I haven't found them. So from what I've seen, like, Summer is the best one, and you should check him out. When, like, I don't think he's streaming very much right now because he's in exam phase and stuff. But like, whenever he is, it's definitely worth checking out. If you want to like actually know how to play the game instead of me dying over and over, you should check out Summer. I don't want to go to the cave specifically. It gives me a stat up, but I don't really know if I have like the people here. Like, if I want to keep those people around. Obviously, Urtuk sticks around. I'm not even sure if I keep the assassin. Like, if I happen to find a scavenger assassin, then like I probably ditch the assassin, right? Depending on if I have to wage or not. I mean, it's fine. I mean, yeah, we probably should do it, right? Sure, let's do it. Wait, no, it wasn't changed. No, no, no. I'm thinking about something different. Streaming Town of Salem, not Urtuk? Yeah. I've been on a Town of Salem run the last couple of weeks. Honestly, there's a new season starting for Town of Salem. So it's starting today in like a couple of hours. And I will be playing that. It's gonna be very exciting. The leaderboard will reset and like changes are made so Mafia is better. It's gonna be really fun. But I just wanted to play Urtuk today. I had to. My body told me to. Hmm. So this card is not active at the beginning. He has no way of getting crits. Eventually he will get a throat cutter once he gets full focus. He has 475. He doesn't survive very long. Once he's active, I need to like deal with him very quickly. The question is, do I just kill him straight up? He has first strike now, which is a little bit annoying. 95 damage first strike. Enough stamina for 4 attacks. I want to really be around those pets here to use them with Ram and with Flip. I really want to flip the Spearman and the Hammerman. And also want to take care of the Marksman, obviously. So I don't want to move from this too much. If I like engage with him, if I take him out first thing, then like I have to move a considerable amount of people up here. Like likely 3, preferably 4. So I kind of have to give up position on this. But if I don't take him out straight away, then after I kill 4 people, he will become FD. I mean, after I kill 4 people, right? At this point, I can handle it. I think I will leave him for now. We have to be a little bit in the back, like this, probably. Just because of Marksman. I want Marksman to move in and not shoot me. That was the deflection. Okay, I think this is exactly where I want to be. With my footman. Like, I want him to move up here and then I back off and ram him, right? I want to flip him into this one, probably. So who will he go after? The Berserker. So I want to bait him with the Berserker. He wants to stand on this tile. So if I sit with the Berserker here. He can just jump flip here. They have no displacement and they have no bash yet because they're too low level. So I think I will do this, and we'll do this. And this is what I mean with planning out the next turn. Like, I can totally like know what the eye will do, and I can plan ahead like where they will end up. And he should be here and should hit him. He should still have enough HP, so the Berserker is the lowest HP on the field, meaning this guy will go up here and hit him, and then I can jump over and flip him into this pit, and he backs off and rams into this pit, leaving the marksman, which is undealt with for now. But we'll like we will deal with him in the next wave. So I expect him to go here, hit me, and then I messed up. Perfect. Yeah. This is the classic this is the classic Urtuk experience, where I plan out a turn and then it doesn't happen. So what happened here was he hits me and his HP value drops too low, and it's lower than the Berserker. The Berserker was hit after, so he doesn't hit him because he cannot physically hit him. He has Deflector, right? So he's immune to shots. So this is like a special case, so he hits the Berserker. But before that, like after his hit, his HP was lower than the Berserker, so he decided to go after him instead of here after the Berserker. And now everything is messed up and my monk doesn't make sense. What my monk can still do is go here and flip this guy. And like we have access to the marksman. Obviously this ram will still happen. But then I need to like take care of the spearman. Honestly, I will go here and flip the spearman probably, right? Maybe I flip the spearman here. Can I arrange that? I think so, right? The reason to do that is I want to avoid this backstab. My footman will end up here, and then he will get backstabbed and crit to death by those guys. So I need to find him a better spot, and this means I will ignore the marksman for one more turn. He will get flipped in here, so I want my trap positioning to be exactly there. And I want to flip him into the trap. Like this. While leaving this spot open so my guy can back off. Bunch of patience. Like leaving this spot open so he can back up and do this. And now he only faces this guy. And this spot is not taken. I can even taunt like the marksman so he doesn't do anything stupid. He will go here. I think he will go here over here, right? Because he wants to hit the assassin here. He has still armor. Yeah, I think he goes here. Got him. Does he have enough? Yeah, he has enough to jump flip. Yeah, got him. I can just like push him off here and not deal with him. I would prefer that. I think I get in position but not activate him. Like not deal. Let's not deal with him for a while. And move up here. Got him. I can move up here also. I can like flip him down. I don't want to flip him down. It's just being like, that would just be annoying. As soon as I kill the next person, this one will become active. Is why I'm doing all this. Strong versus. Huh, that has to be ranged, right? I don't want him to get another hit in. I don't, like, I could have calculated the bleeding, but I really didn't want to. Alright. Here's first strike. I do want this bleeding though. Bow. to 70. I don't even need to get him out of here. I guess he's gonna bleed me with Throat Cutter here. He's gonna get a full focus bar. He has Throat Cutter, which gives him Bleeding Strike for 2 attacks when he reaches max focus. And he's gonna reach it here. So he will get bled. Unfortunately, I don't have so this. Just make sure he doesn't get hit again and he should be fine. Patience. He doesn't have Bleeding Strike, so I could hit him. But I'd rather just let him die to the taunt. My guy has First Strike, and he's taunted on him, so he has to hit him. Meaning that he also dies to bleeding. I'm an idiot. Okay. Good talk. It didn't matter. He's going after my weakest member here, which is why he's running around there. Hey, do you not hit my villager though? I would much appreciate it. Yeah, he goes after him. This is the cave guy I want to save. Lots of maneuvering. I just want to make sure I don't make any silly mistakes. This is usually when you lose people. If you like, if you already won the battle and then you do stupid stuff. Like not protect this guy, for example, is a prime suspect of losing people. Yeah. Internet does not want to cooperate today. That's a classic Selma. Just crashed after I said hi. Feels bad. I'm gonna take back my Slay the Spire Ascension 20. Nice. 2 concentration for the whole party. Okay. I'm tempted to pick up Acid. So, the only reason I would consider picking up Acid is because Strong versus Poison was changed, and it now triggers on Acid as well. Which is very cool. You could set up your own Strong versus on anything with Strong versus Poison. But you needed Acid for it. Like I consider picking up one copy of it in case I roll Poison on any of my people. It's like pretty rare, right? Kind of. Sort of. I could also just take a Lethal Blow though. That would be more... this would be more responsible. Yeah. I could also just save it. I mean, Lethal Blow is fine. Sure, take one. Yeah, Sid. Hey, what's up, Uriel? How you doing? Let me drink my coffee real quick. What happened with the Yeek, I know. I mean, I wouldn't take it for the effect or anything. I would just take it to proc Strong versus. I think it's a very strong effect. Okay, think about... I didn't take it because I don't even have a Strong versus Poison yet. And I think it would be a little bit a little bit premature to take it. But think about it like the mutator says, applies apply debuff to a to enemy. Afterwards, you proc your strong versus your strong versus every time you hit them. That sounds better, right? Like strong versus is And once it's maxed out, your strong versus a specific thing. You can be strong versus poison, and it now triggers also against acid. So your strong versus acided targets, targets with acid on them, you get a 50% chance for a double hit, and you get a 50% bonus damage increase. That's a big deal, and the first hit against them is a crit. Excuse me. One time hiccup. Um, um, so it's like a very big deal to trigger your strong versus. Hitting strong versus targets is like feels so good all the time, and now you could apply it to every single enemy. That would be so good. It's like almost strong versus below types of levels. I'm I'm not sure how the interaction works, right? So, for example, the focus interaction of like throat cutter or something, where you gain bleeding strikes once you hit full focus, but you already bleed people with the strike that gives you full focus. So technically, it's you hit a person, you gain focus, you hit full focus, and then you gain bleeding strikes. But the bleeding strikes already apply on the hit that gives you full focus, even though like you would think they wouldn't, but they do. So what if strong versus already triggers on the attack you apply poison, you apply acid. You know what I mean? Like um, on your hit you would apply acid to them, right? But like what if you apply acid and your strong versus triggers instantly? Because that would be broken as hell. That would just read acid. Have your strong versus active against every enemy in the game. Now that is a mutator. This is why I wanted to take him. You can't apply acid to Valdors? That is a fair point. I did not think about that. Okay. Yeah, to everyone except Valdor. But, like, you can do it against Necros. Just winding down from work feels good. That's honestly the best part of a workday, right? Being done with it.